I'm not surprised. A lot of people are just don't care about other people anymore, regardless of what's happening, what's going on in the world. I'm almost 42, and back when I was working for Dollar Thrifty Car Rentals back in 2005, it was about the summer, June, July, and this woman had called in. Hi. We made a reservation earlier this year. We're going to be taking a trip down to Aruba at the end of August, and we are just wondering maybe we were told that if we call back and check, sometimes the car reservation rates are a little bit lower. Would you be my doll and help me with that? Why, yes, ma'am, I would. And see, let me have your confirmation number. All right, it's da 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 da. And well, I'm showing at this time, ma'am, there is no uh, changes to the rates, but you still got some time until your trip. So if you want to, you can call back in a few days or maybe next week, and who knows, it might be different for you. All of a sudden, here's what she responds. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're sweet. Oh, well, I'm sorry to bother your time, sir, but I do appreciate your help. She didn't say any of that. Let me know what she said. Now, prepare yourself. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. With everything that's going on down there in Aruba, I wouldn't think anybody would be going down there right now. I thought we might get some good discounts on some hotels and cars and shows. Now, if you don't remember what was happening in Aruba, summertime of 2005, a young high school graduate from Alabama, Natalie Holloway, had gone visiting down there with some of her friends, vacation, and she turned up missing. So, you're going to Aruba, and you're hoping that the disappearance and what we've learned was the eventual murder of a young woman who had her whole life ahead of her, is going to scare people into not coming there, so you will make off like a bandit. And let me tell you something right now. You know how much money she probably would have been saving on her car rental reservation if the rates had changed lower? I'd say probably no more than $5 a day. All right, this woman was only going to be saving $5 a day. And she was only going to be there for less than a week. So we're looking at maybe $25, $30 savings on a trip to Aruba. Oh, and if you think that's bad, wait till this one comes up. Uh, I was working in a town called Americus, Georgia. It's outside Plains, Georgia, which is where Jimmy Carter, former president of the United States, now resides with his wife Rosalind, and excuse me, Rosalind, or I've never been able to pronounce her correctly, but anyway, great people. If you ever get a chance to meet them, they're like the salt of the earth. I mean, everything you would expect them to be, they are, plus more. I mean, great couple. But that's, beside the fact. That goes on with what I was going to say is that 9/11 happened. So you have a sitting, oh, not a former president living 15 miles from your office. So obviously, people who were, uh, you know, around that time, it was pretty big deal because we didn't know the full scale of what was going on until it was over. So I had one of my colleagues She had planned a extravagant European vacation in the latter part of September 2001. And she was afraid that the FFA and the U.S. government might restrict people from flying out of America out of safety concerns. $3,000 people have just fucking been killed. And there are people like her upset because they can't go on a trip that could have been very easily rescheduled. I don't know. People just don't give a shit about themselves. Anyone but themselves. I mean, if you can't help someone financially or on a social level, they don't want anything to do with you. And that's why people love Trump so much, because he is that type of person. So, do better. Please.